Hey everybody, look at that. I'm starting only, I said I'd start at 8:05 and I'm starting at 8:20. So, a marked improvement that everybody likes. Consistency is the hobgoblin of little minds. Speaking of,
The
it's
bow
John,
of justice bends upward or something,
the arc of the
right?
universe.
Yeah, that one. The one that's
Yeah.
all justicey. Justice will happen soon, right? Sometime.
Yeah, and the nice thing about that is you don't have to do anything to make it happen. It just does itself.
I love that.
I can sit quietly and justice will take care of itself.
Alex is here. Aardvark is here. Hello. Hello, party
Uh,
people.
hey, shout out to everybody who's done their. They usually most of them come in around now, so thank you to everybody who did their Ko-Fis. I sent John his share of 2 months worth, which is almost enough for
Ooh,
him to have a full. Like you could buy you and your wife some fast food, buddy.
I love it. Thank you.
Uh,
I'm gonna
if
enjoy
you,
that Whataburger.
yeah, I've heard
Forget.
you've talked to me about the Whataburger.
It has spicy ketchup. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, I loathe
Do you
ketchup.
have it?
I hate
Do you have
ketchup so
In-N-Outs
much.
where you are?
Nah, man, it's Burgerville up here
That's
is like the regional
California.
chain.
Okay.
I've had In and Out, I've had Shake Shack. They're burgers. Like at the end of the
Yeah.
day, they don't have a different kind of
Not that
cow.
different. Yeah. Right.
Like ultimately, it's the same cow.
Right. Right.
Let's
Right.
see,
Right.
who's did stream just start? It sure did, puppy. I've been
Who's
bad
got
about
here?
starting the streams on time. You know why? I'm like mid nervous breakdown a little bit, and
Mm.
that takes some time. I finished my work shift, and
Mm-hmm.
I need a little bit of time to go full thaumaturge.
Fully turged.
Yeah, y'all need to get
Extremely turgid.
beets and egg on a burger. I love egg on a burger. I don't do it much anymore because my blood pressure is sometimes clocking in at like 180 over 110.
Woof.
So,
Those are no good numbers. Need to fix that.
what game is this game? Great question, Double Dexter. This is the Thaumaturge. This is the weird ass hybrid of like Disco Elysium and a Japanese art like turn-based
Final
RPG.
Fantasy, Dragon Quest, weird
Yeah,
ass
like
thing.
Dragon Quest. It's like one of them modern Yakuza games, except you're being a genuine asshole in 1910s Poland.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not a good
Oh
number,
shit!
Pretty Pilot. Yeah.
I gotta
Oh,
bust this out already. Fuck.
yeah. And if you haven't
First
watched
thing.
these streams, when you find these little things that your character uses his magic powers to do, they each one is applied to a different stat. And when it's the deed stat, I don't read it. That gets read by my good friend, Mr. Peter Griffin of Quahog.
The worn out button fell into a puddle. It was once sewn to a coat, manifesting the memory of the uprising in direct defiance of the Russians. Years later, it found a home on a new coat. This one, however, though gifted by grandchildren in good faith, is only a poor copy of the beloved former outfit.
So good. So beautiful. It's really the things you do. I sometimes, John.
I'm really earning that scratch tonight.
Yeah. I did. Mr. R canceled the reservation for 6 p.m.
Oh no. A new quest!
A
A
new
game of
quest.
Tarum!
So these quests are just like go find X number of thaumaturge things to look at to get a little story. Uh,
Matt, that's incredibly bad blood pressure. You're a baby child of 30. You don't know what blood pressure is. It's
the
supposed to be
the
120
number I
over
said
80.
you don't want to say.
120 over 80, is that normal?
That's good. My most recent one with the doctor was like 140 over 100, which is still not great, but
Yeah,
is
I
not.
hover around there when I'm worried about being fired,
John's
which I
worried
am
about
a
getting
lot.
fired from this stream.
Yes, I'm very. You're going to replace me. You're going to send my job to India, or you're going to automate me.
Yeah. Otto
Damn.
Griffin.
You could just get fucking Chat GPT to read that in Peter Griffin's voice, and it would sound passable.
Yeah, I don't think it'd sound that much worse. Dr.
stumble on
Campbell's Safe Arsenic Soap removes freckles and red spots, giving a soft matte whiteness to the complexion. Can even handle a strong tan. The secret of radiant skin.
Chat John PT. I love it. Thanks, Derby.
Hey, that's a good joke. All right, so what are we doing? Right now I'm just wandering around picking up world garbage.
Experience points.
I
Put
have-
it in your brain hole.
I have 3 main quests. Rasputin wants to talk.
Children
Golem
of
trying
Could
to
It Be
kill
Satan?
me. What, John?
I said, Children of Could It Be Satan? A harried reference to Dana Carvey.
Oh, sure. The church lady. The church
lady.
lady.
Right.
I'm trying to say it for fun. I'm saying church lady.
Oh, the church ed lady. Yes, correct.
Yeah. Oh man,
Fully
Ooper wants to talk at some point. Okay.
Ooper!
I love Ooper. But right now the reporter does want to have a chat.
On the front page. Bring in pictures of Spider-Man or you're fucked.
I do think about Spider-Man a lot. How often are you thinking about Spider-Man?
Dude, that new show is not good. I don't like it.
I have not looked at it. I
It's boring.
don't remember the last time I loaded up Disney Plus.
Well, you got to get that Daredevil Born Again.
Do I?
I mean, I watched the first one.
You didn't sound real enthused about it.
Yeah, you told me cool stuff that I hadn't heard about it.
Yeah, you can look. They did some like roundtable stuff. So that Daredevil Born Again that got conceived a couple years back, and then when they had to stop down for the strikes, Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio were both like, "Hey, it kind of feels like you're deliberately ignoring the Netflix show, like." Kind of saying fuck you to it, and we actually liked making that and thought it was good. So could we maybe make it more like that show that we made that everyone liked, that we liked making? And so they did, but they had to do it with like existing footage.
Right. So it's a little repurposed. The first episode seemed a bit rough to me. Your mileage may vary, of course, but I didn't love the CGI stuff.
I've heard everybody complain about how it looks. Yeah. Nobody likes.
And lighting are not anywhere close to the Netflix one.
To go from like what the Netflix show was doing, I watched the first season of the Netflix show and liked it. And it was just,
good.
it was.
Yeah.
I'm being told it gets better.
Okay. I haven't tried the second one yet.
Okay. You better try the second one. Let's talk to this journalist.
Fagin?
Yeah.
WS,
journalist.
it's good that you're here. Did you get my message?
Indeed.
I need your help.
Dr. Tobias Fegan.
The Never Nude.
Have you heard what happened at Vienna Station?
No.
There was an attack. Bloody and brazen.
I'm glad to hear that,
Several
Matt.
dead, all of them civilians.
I want to like it.
A new group of fanatics have taken credit for the assassination. They call themselves Lechites. The Russians have put Zhukov himself on the case.
Zhukov himself.
I want to write about it. The truth. But I need help.
What did I do to earn such trust?
I liked how you handled the case of the Krajewskis and Pietia Alexandrovich. There is no one in Warsaw.
John, you've got a question in chat. Did you have sushi for dinner?
I did not. Even though
Okay,
I
don't say, don't answer. You just
Monster Hunter.
Sorry, what,
I
John?
was just saying that I caught a lot of sushi fish in Monster Hunter. Did a lot of fishing.
Nice.
Trying to go for the fishing record.
Get that
Of
fishing
most
record.
fish.
Get that fishing record. Yeah, Puppy, just keep asking. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
just
don't.
keep
Puppy,
asking.
we've been making the
Keep
game too simple on you by just you ask and we tell.
Right,
You keep guessing, and
Keep guessing
I
this.
promise
Yeah,
we will keep an eye on chat, and I will give you honest answers.
More
by the end of
suitable
2
for what I'm
hours,
about to
I'm
propose
certain
to
you could do it.
You flatter me.
Enough to get you interested in this case?
I've
I'm
never
quiet?
written an article.
I'm sorry.
No, John, I'm pretty sure that's a thing I can adjust in OBS. Okay,
Well, I
so
typically eat the mic, so you're just protecting your own ears. Is what
it's
you're doing.
more that it's not that you're usually fine on the mic. It's just you don't modulate when you start screaming.
Oh, I'm not a practiced podcaster.
Yeah. Okay, so I am turning you up, and then I will turn the game down a bit.
Okay. Let me know if it's too much, John.
No such thing.
75. That's
Hey, Neil.
scary. That's a C plus.
The
Oof.
OBS wizard. That's right. I have mostly kind of learned how to do some things in OBS, unless it doesn't want to hook into things. Yeah, Neil, I did this earlier, but I was thanking everybody for their. I'm now hearing a bit too much, John. Okay.
They can soft lock you by doing this. Do you know that, right?
That's fine. I'll do this instead.
This is
I'll
the
do
rest
this.
of the stream. This is what it is.
John's a little louder than Will now. How about now? I've adjusted it again. John, continue talking. I trust Wealthy Aardvark. Wealthy Aardvark is not one of the clowns that we sometimes get in here.
Oh, are you telling me Wealthy Aardvark has all the trust tokens?
I've stopped using the trust tokens because the clowns got a hold of them, including you,
Right.
who are sometimes the king of the clowns. But there are certainly people who I assume are fucking with me when they say things like that, and those I assume are being earnest.
Is this about that time I had you get on the dragon and the dragon kicked you off?
There's a lot of things that it's about. It's kind of about 40 whole years of life, you know, just
Sure.
learning and hurting.
How can
But
I help?
I'm usually not a
I'll
liar.
handle the writing. You focus on finding these Lachites. I want to eliminate the possibility of this being a Russian provocation. I'll interview them. What do you make of this?
Zukov, is he that famous investigator?
They say he's amazing and very effective. If the Ruskies have
Tony
got him on
Zukov?
this case, it must be the top priority. Anything else?
I wouldn't be so sure the censors would allow you to print something like this.
I don't write exclusively for state-run newspapers. Have you ever heard anything about Kimichits?
The South Korean cabbage dish?
I haven't. I only know the character from the book by Sienkiewicz. It's nothing special.
This is my pseudonym for a certain underground publication. I'll admit that I am rather well known in patriotic circles as Kimichits.
Congratulations.
Keep asking.
Y'all hear that? Wealthy Aardvark's liquidating the
Who
trust
are
coin.
those Leo?
Classic
Nice.
pump and
Nobody
dump.
knows.
That's
They've
a pump
shown
and
their
dump,
work not
something
only
something
recent.
Hawk Tua.
This is the first attack they've taken credit for. That
I guess the Hawk Tua coin got referenced on Jeopardy.
Wow,
I don't care for that one bit.
that's great.
is why I
love
want
that.
to reach out and talk to them. Anything else?
I was all for her making her nut or whatever, but then
Yeah,
Shell,
there's making your
weird.
nut, and then there's making your nut at the expense of others.
Who died? in
Right,
this
yeah.
attack?
That's what's suspicious. Nobody knows. The list
Getting
of
all
victims has
Elon
been
about it.
classified, but I know that they're most likely civilians, random people, Poles. The Lachites fancy themselves patriots, and look what we have here.
Look at what we have
That's
here.
enough for me to start with.
So you agree?
Did you read Luigi's note? I think I just saw that recently on Blue Sky that was posted. His very
the-
like carefully handwritten. He's got an engineer's handwriting.
Are we first name basising the hot assassin?
I mean, his name is Luigi.
I
How could I not use the Luigi name?
mean, traditionally we use full names for assassins. Although a lot of them, does he
I don't
not
know
have
what
a
his
middle name?
is.
Does he not have
Yeah,
a
I
middle
don't-
name?
Well, he didn't shoot a political figure. He just shot a private king of some kind, right?
Sure. I'm just saying. I feel like if you're gonna
No, I feel
really,
ya. He's
Yeah.
got to have the three name. Yeah, that's what we do typically. You're right. Anybody know what his middle name is? Anyway, it's just he is fucking laying out this system of acknowledging all the letters he's written in some kind of fucking engineer code. It's bizarre. It's really weird.
yeah, like I'll say I'm,
Mhm.
not against the thing he did as a
Right.
response to the world. My stance on him has always been basically that was the action of someone with some sort of deficit in impulse control.
Right, sure.
And that people with a deficit in impulse control do not tend to only have a deficit of impulse control in one avenue.
Sure. Yeah, it makes me think of the guy. You read Snow Crash, right?
I sure did. John, do you want to talk about Snow Crash?
Well, I'm just thinking of the guy. Isn't it the main antagonist that has impulse control problems tattooed on his forehead or whatever the fuck?
Yeah, Raven, with his glass knives or whatever.
And his fucking flotilla of like city-state people, like all attached on an island or whatever the fuck.
Well, that's what the actual person making the bad guy, the evil things is. Raven is just a henchman who is much more intimidating. He's also got his nuclear bomb in his sidecar.
It's been a long time since I've read it.
In a lot of ways, it's a really stupid book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a minute since I read it.
I mean, I love it. Like it's great, but
You
it's
need a pass to access the attack site. They won't just let anyone in. No offense. Do
Snow
you ever
Crash,
see
Snow Crash,
Rhonda?
Snow Crash.
Perhaps I should speak to her.
Pontypool.
Wonderful.
Pontypool.
Fine. And when you happen to stumble across a Lahite,
Don't snow crash
forget
us
to
so
call
much.
me.
You'll crash us.
It's a Śródmieście number, 3490. I'm also leaving you their manifesto. I just want to talk to them and write an honest article about them in Polish.
Puppy's pivoting over to Pontypool, which I've never actually seen.
It's very good. I liked it a lot. Kind of that.
I wrote a rare film review for one of that guy's other movies, which was
the radio dude.
No, the director. I think the radio guy. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I did it, but
that movie's kind of old, and he seemed kind of old at the time, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's not with us any longer.
You're saying he's passed?
He maybe went to the choir invisible.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's worth watching. It's really interesting. I think.
Fun
I
little
agree with
Monty
both
Python.
Oh no, I
reference.
agree with both those things. Puppy said, "Oh no."
Yeah. Now you're in the clown car.
No. I'm in the clown rally car. I'm telling the clown where to drive.
Okay. You're the
Right?
What?
It's better. That's better, right?
Yeah, it's absolutely better. Dear Lucia, after a long journey. All right, so we need to talk to some people so that we can go infiltrate this meeting of revolutionaries who are claiming. I'll be honest, John. My attention span has been
This is
fully dog shit of late.
I'm sabotaging you quite badly by talking about Hot Assassin. I apologize.
Okay, so once we find a way to contact the Leckites, the group that claimed responsibility for the recent Vienna Station attack. He wants to interview them. Clowns rise up. Sega Rally clown car. These are all things that are being said in the chat.
Cool.
The People's John. Like
People's Republic of John.
The Matthew McConaughey movie?
I don't much like him, but I like some of his work.
What do you have against Matthew McConaughey?
He seems like a douche. I don't know. I don't really base that on anything, I guess.
No, I mean vibes are a thing. You cannot want the vibes. We're gonna talk to our uncle. Oh no, my cat came in my office and let out the hot air. And now there's a chill.
A chill.
A chill here in my poorly insulated house. And the cat hasn't even had the good grace to climb up on my lap yet. So like,
no furnace.
What the fuck, baby?
What the fuck?
My friend Kevin visited. It's Cookie. Yeah, Sammy almost never comes up here. My friend Kevin visited, and Sammy is very scared of Kevin because he smells like his cats.
Right.
Oh, here's the famous Detective Zukov.
I've met Kevin. There's no reason to be scared.
Right?
I'm not an idiot.
I didn't call you an idiot.
I'm trying to stay ahead of the facts. I want to save us both time, which is why I decided to warn you. I'm listening.
Preemptive. I'm not an idiot.
I'm a Thaumaturge.
I know. I see the grimoire. I'm envious.
Are
envious of your
that's good.
skills. I wish I were able to touch an object and irrefutably claim who it belonged to. You're the relative of a local judge. I can tell by the accent. You and Veroni pronounce certain sounds similarly.
Oh no, we're getting
I told
Sherlocked.
you, I'm not an
Oh,
idiot.
fuck.
Ah, jeez, we're getting Watsoned.
The camera is just gonna zoom way in on tiny details on our clothing, and he'll just tell us shit about ourselves.
Oh no, I mean he already got my vowels, John.
Yeah, and then a bunch of math will appear on the
Help
side
you
of his
finding
head,
the
and he'll just
attackers?
know it all.
I know. Yes, for the love of God. Just don't ask me how I figured it out.
Is that
I
Brian
could have requested
Drummond?
a Thaumaturge myself, but
Probably
it will
not.
be at least a week before he arrives in Warsaw.
Hi, Cookie.
So,
She's now on my
you're
lap.
stuck with me.
Let's get to the point then. I trust you will share your knowledge with me when you manage to locate the Lekites. Be so kind as to come back to me.
Let me touch their stuff.
Please tell me, why does this matter concern you?
My interest in this is of a private nature. As a Thaumaturge, I try to prove to myself and others how effective I can be.
I understand your point of view perfectly. Is there anything else?
He's got perfect empathy, like Will Graham.
I want to ask what you think about the Lehites' motives. Do you see them as significant?
Their motives are inconsequential to me. The effects of their methods do a lot to undermine them. What you want to know is what I think of Poles who fight for their country in this way.
That's right.
It's not worth the trouble to lose or take lives in the name of a notion so abstract as the state. Is that all?
They're just one sketch comedy troupe. I know Ken Marino's funny in small doses, but
Seeing as we're working together, perhaps you'd like to make things easier for me and be so kind as to issue me some sort of a pass?
Nonsense. I would never sign such a thing. I told you, I'm not an idiot. Our cooperation is extremely unofficial. You were never here, and I never gave you any answers.
Have you learned the identities of the victims from Vienna Station?
The station is virtually impossible to examine during such a short period of time. At least for Warsaw investigators, anyway. And it looks like all the victims were random people. Perhaps some things will clear up once we're allowed to talk to the injured witnesses. I'm waiting for a call regarding this matter.
So, there are survivors.
I've already said too much.
he did a little fart out of his head.
Meeting you was a most interesting experience.
Let's do this again when you find the Lekites.
Alright, so now we can follow his thoughts. Ah, that's how I switch between what I'm following. That's how I could have found those GD donuts.
R1.
Yeah.
There you go.
Date.
I learned the. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
Sorry.
Time. A bomb went off at Vienna Station. As a result of the explosion, Stefania Lipnicka and Ignacy Wisnowski died on the spot, while Isabel Lipnicka and Christian Kroll were taken to Praga Hospital in serious condition. Perpetrators remain unknown. In order to apprehend them, it is necessary to... Words won't bend to the author's will or salute on command. Zhukov's throat is strangled by the iron shackles of anger and desire to dispense justice to beasts who murdered the innocent. But someone survived. Isabella Lipnicka and Christian Kroll, Praga Hospital. Long life to them.
Conclusion drawn.
Detective Zhukov loathes acts of terror. His report reveals that a certain blah 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 survived the horrible station attack. Perhaps their testimony will get me closer to finding the Lekites.
There you go.
But what about the terror that the state propagates against its people? In some ways, the government is the greatest of all terrorists.
Detective.
I'll admit I didn't expect you back.
I'm like actually,
Meeting.
if you get to know me, John, I'm actually like really deep. Like, I spend a lot of time thinking incredibly, like, I'm not going to say super fucking complicated thoughts, but they're deep. Like imagine that there was like a boat that wasn't on top of the water but was beneath. Like a glass bottom boat. Like the bottom part of a glass bottom boat.
Okay.
Where you can look down at the fish and also like Doritos bags and stuff.
Sure.
And that's me with my thoughts.
Right.
If you got to know me.
Sure. Glass bottom boat. Glass bottom boys. We make the world go rock and round.
Yeah, they're my favorite Victorian London or 1910s era London street gang.
May I have a moment of your time, Uncle?
Your timing couldn't be worse. I'm swamped with work. This attack at the railway station has the highest priority now.
That's what I've come to talk to you about.
Yes, I do, puppy.
Keep your voice down.
They're weird.
Secondly, I won't tell you anything because I'm not allowed to say anything. And third, are you involved with this in any way?
Oh, yes. Most certainly.
An acquaintance of mine who cares about uncovering the truth behind this incident asked me to help track down the culprits.
Tell him to leave it alone, or find new friends. If neither you nor Ligia is involved
Victor?
with this, then I won't tell you anything.
Like,
You're not
I'm-
involved, right?
Like Uncle, I'm after like I'm older than 30, clearly. I can't find new friends. We're past that point. No new friends.
I did not, puppy. Good guess, though.
Liga and I have nothing to do with this, Uncle.
Swear.
I swear. I want to help. I can help.
The only thing I can offer you is a tour of my office. Just like when you were little, remember?
I have no idea what you...
There's a
You
little
shut
Darren
up
Stevens
and
about this fucker.
Want us to make you a commemorative pass as part of the tour?
Like his refusal to accept magic help that will solve the case for him, that he's
can't
Sure.
receiving a lot of pressure.
God must have abandoned me.
Absolutely. I mean, we all have a little like someone was talking about that recently, like how like in the original pilot for Bewitched, it's like it's her decision not to use the magic. Like she's very
Right.
consciously not using it to like I can't remember,
Well,
but like
she's kind of a tourist, right? She's like, what's it like to be a mortal man?
right. In some ways, he's her pet.
Yeah.
Because she'll live
She's on
forever.
it.
And he didn't even survive the whole series, and they had to get a new one.
Uh-huh.
The episode
worse
where she
fucking
finds some random fucking dude and uses her magic to implant her husband's memories in his head and erase his old memories is really fucking dark.
I don't remember that one. I'm going to need to
in
give
a
that a
hurry,
rewatch.
lad.
I mean, that was it.
Yeah, I know.
The actor died, so
Right.
they changed. It was, but
Mhm.
if they were doing it now, oh my god! If Netflix was doing a Bewitched reboot,
Oh,
which
a
I
Prestige reboot?
oh my
Yeah.
god, I think we just
8
call it.
episodes or 6? You think we could do 6 and like up the budget per?
Can I blow your mind, John, by saying the number 5?
Oh my god, 5 is less than 6.
5. Oh my god, like a pentacle.
Like some sort of pentaveret?
Yeah, now that I think about it, maybe we also save money by only casting Mike Myers in all the parts.
Yeah, that'd save a lot of money.
What show is this? Wealthy Aardvark asks. We are, for no reason, doing a weird riff on Bewitched, on the TV
It's
show
my
Bewitched.
fault. I mentioned Darren Stevens.
I'd
It's my
rather you
fault.
not be here when I return.
He was constantly telling the woman, don't use the magic. I don't want magic. I just want to be advertising. Good at.
Say, watch Freren on Netflix.
That's some sort of anime, I think.
I believe that is some sort of. I call him. I'm trying to think. Is it
Japanese movie?
is calling it Japanimation? I'm trying to like parse that to figure out if there's actually like anything
Yeah.
hateful in that. Because I just want it to be like, make me sound old-timey and stupid, but not in a
Right.
racist way, which is tricky to distinguish.
For a white guy, yeah.
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 John, how fly would you say I am for a white guy?
Medium fly. Maybe a medium. No, not
Maybe-
medium well. You're medium rare. Medium
Is it
rare.
possible that I'm possible that I'm gamefly for a white guy? Remember gamefly?
Still, no, it's still around, isn't it? I think.
There's no way to know.
There's no way to possibly know. It's a webbing site of some sort.
I don't think they're doing the Netflix thing they used to do, where they would literally send you games.
Yeah.
There was
Netflix
definitely a
isn't
point where they
doing
were
the
doing
Netflix
cloud,
thing they used to
like
do.
doing like cloud streaming stuff.
Right. Fucking. What was that big one that was a whiff? Stadia.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
I mean, Nvidia's doing theirs now.
Sure. Everybody's taking a swing. What if we just didn't make a console? What if we just took your money for some sort of server farm
What if
that's
we
just running the games not natively, and then pipe it to you over shitty Midwestern internet?
I mean, internet's gotten pretty good. Do you not do you
mean-
not like internet?
I'm just saying, have you been to pieces of the Midwest lately? They're bad in terms of coverage, my dude.
Are you not aware that you're talking to a coastal elite?
Yeah, but you come from Indiana stock.
Don't fucking say that on stream. Nobody needs
It's
to
where you-
know that I come from
They-
the manure. All they need
Come
to see is the beautiful growing weed.
You were born in the town of Eugene v. Debs, sir. That town would like to
Cat.
forget that.
John, shut up, cat.
Cat.
Is
Cat.
that cat and staff too?
Wow, that cat
You bet.
about faced.
He stirs the beer with his tail.
Oh my
Gross.
What
god.
can I get you?
Ask about the cat.
What's his
Ask about the
name?
cat.
Pankratze.
Oh my god, I
Find him
love
on
that
the trust sheet,
delivery!
and he sort of made himself
What's his
at home.
name?
Well fed, well groomed. The happiest cat in the neighborhood.
Take him.
You think?
He's ours now.
Thanks. I feed him liver. I think he likes it. He always wants more.
Yes, one donut, please.
Even if I
One
had any, I
donut.
wouldn't recommend them.
But I heard I was supposed to order a donut. Here.
Isn't it?
It's all right, Yannick. I know him.
It's that lady we were in jail with like a month and a half ago.
It's Wanda
Well, that
Maximoff.
makes two of us. Can we speak? in
This is
private?
actually Wanda Minimoff.
If I must.
She's a little teensy one.
She's going to make us her vision. Uh-oh, gun.
Don't move
Gun?
a muscle.
I've been shot so many times.
I've got deja vu.
Silence.
Forgive our caution. Despite those delightful moments in the cell, I still don't trust you.
The ones who get out so quickly have friends in high places. What about you, Shulsky?
Did you not hear my vowels? I'm related to a judge.
What do you actually want?
Thank you, missed.
I've missed you.
Choose your words more carefully.
I've missed you too, in a certain sense.
Really?
Come on, lower the gun.
Can we get to the point? I promise I'll be nice.
I just want my donut.
Dennett.
You can leave
Feed
us.
me, Dennett.
Come, Victor. Tell me what brings you here.
What are you up to this evening?
Is that an offer, or are you just nosy?
I that jumped forward. I meant to pick the
I'm
middle one.
Overthrowing the patriarchy. Will you join me?
Ooh. Yes, please. No, you don't like the fucking...
Why wouldn't he like the patriarchy? He's a patriarch.
What does Will
Fine.
want? What does Will want?
I don't know.
With pleasure. Just us and the sounds of a crumbling tyranny would be the perfect date.
Virtue
It's hard
signaler.
for me to deny that, but
Yep.
seriously, I have plans. And that's all I'm willing to say on the topic. Is there anything else you wanted to ask?
I really didn't mean to pick the flirty answer. I don't like picking those in games.
So these
I'm part
are
of the
famous
problem.
suites. Underground combat. Are you from the PPS?
The friendly neighborhood girl threw you off?
Hi, Van.
I didn't fall for it for 1 second.
You're a terrible liar. What brings you to this sweet place?
You stole the Dutch pomade shipment. I read about it on the train from Vienna.
We're famous. Yes, that's true. But I won't tell you where it is, nor what it will be used for.
Dutch napalm?
How exactly are you going to serve the cause?
The PPS has extensive
Over
structures.
medium with rice.
Most members engage in demonstrations or meetings, underground lectures. We're part of the PPS Combat Organization. We use more radical methods.
Do you
Bigger,
shoot
heavier
armor or
pamphlets.
just carry ammo?
Want to find out?
Is Bergrodbiz's cafe frequented only by your sympathizers?
No,
I did not.
but the name is
Good
known
guess.
only by a select few.
Why did the PPS choose this particular place?
It's just one of many where we get together. The beer is drinkable here, and the boys are nice.
Like
Actually,
nice
something else
voice.
brings me here. What do you know about the Lehites, the new stars of the revolution?
You're asking me because you thought that was your best bet?
Yes.
Only your insolence saves you now.
What do you think about their manifesto?
They only did it for recognition. Pathetic, amateurish methods of getting attention. I despise them all. But maybe you can help the lady. Do you know where to find them?
Sadly, no. I'm trying to figure it out.
Just don't forget to come and tell me. I'll gladly sort them out myself.
I'll be off now.
Too bad. Stay out of trouble, wizard.
Where'd she
Or
go?
you'll be a wizard.
Oh, wizard. Wizard.
Women of the world unite across social classes, fight for a better future for your sex. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Someone's. I cannot speak about feelings as openly as you can, but I also know there's a reason I keep my heart quiet. Wanda, our people rely on us. Who is he in? Oh, Mikkel, he's in love with her. Or she's in love with him. Oh my god.
Juicy. That's why he put a gun at the back of our head.
Yeah, well, back of our back.
Neck? My neck? My back?
It's not a compromise. It was on the video. They pointed at his back. Not a wizard, not a sorcerer. A thaumaturge. Alright. So now it's just saying go find them. Well, I'm going to go talk to the victims in their hospital.
Hospital. Why do the British say in hospital?
I don't think they know, and if they did and they told us, I think it would be treason against Queen and Country.
The crown? King and country.
Excuse me. Look at this freak. Where do you think you're going?
That's big words from a man with that beard hanging out with a man with that haircut and a man with that hat.
What do you know?
Time to
Please,
fight.
Please help me. I only ask these kind gentlemen for directions.
To Albuquerque, is that right?
Fucking Red Dead Redemption
Are
random
you
guy.
done? Look at them goddamn bigwigs. You're not gonna make fools out of us, you clown.
The
There is
tech
no
and
such
character
thing as
creator really
Albuquerque.
lets you make some ugly shit.
Albuquerque.
That's some forehead on that
Shut
guy.
your mouth.
We can forget the.
Oh, that's the devil
If
gene.
you drop your wallet, you can chip in too since you popped up.
Mayor Quimby had it.
And with that, you signed your own death warrant.
Please be careful.
You think you can mess with Braga folk? Get him. Get the fucker.
Braga wise guy. Oh my godness. He's
Alright.
standing on a soapbox?
Yep, or on a suitcase. On a suit. Yeah. All right. Time for some classic thaumaturgery. All right, let's start wounding this
The problem,
guy.
Matt, is that I don't remember the exact line. I know it's a Treehouse of Horror where the Krusty doll is coming to life. You guys have watched it more recently than I have. You and Will have both recently done a Simpsons rewatch.
Petered out around season 9. Switched over to American Dad.
Watched all of American Dad, you did.
All the seasons I hadn't seen before, which was several.
And start over at the very beginning, get all the fresh.
Nah, first
old
season's not
American
good.
Dad.
First season of that show
Yeah.
is pretty rough.
Yep.
My stick! And my stick!
That's a lot of focus gone, dude. They took half your focus. And
That's
I got
okay.
that.
That's alright. They'll be fine.
Agony.
Okay.
You gonna shove coins in people's mouths?
What move do I have going on? I think this will be a good thing to do.
Bird! Bird!
I rub my book.
I spill my drink.
I feed my coins. Oh, damn, I'm not going to get to feed my coins.
Yeah, he died.
No, no. Oh, he still does it. Okay, he's still. Well, that's the worst that the coin feeding could roll.
That was only one. It was just
Oh,
like
I
a
guess
penny.
it's because the guy still has his trait up.
You didn't break him first? Like
Yeah.
Bane?
I'm gonna break the
Mr. Wayne!
this is my bird.
All right. Is that... Yeah,
This
give me
is
your
my-
Bane real quick.
This is my
Is that
bird.
your Bane?
This is my bird. Nice to meet you. Yeah, I'm bird.
I'm Bird.
Hey, it's when Gotham is smashes. You have my
Smashes and
permission-
ashes.
You have my permission to.
These are nonsense streams, John. I don't think they're very good, honestly. What we're doing.
Why do people pay us money for them?
They don't pay us much.
Must say,
If they paid more, the streams would be better.
I've seen so far.
Oh, is that
You
it?
didn't fight
That's
like
the best
that in
pitch
the
I've ever...
Albuquerque salon.
Anytime.
Thank you again for your help.
Thank
Walter
you
Pinkman.
for your help.
Jesse Pinkman's great-great-grandfather?
Oh, yeah.
I don't want
That's
to
who this
brag
is.
you, but
You
Warsaw
can't
is
keep
not
getting
on the
away
to
with it.
Now, that wasn't the line in the TV show. It's this
Mhm.
week. They didn't have him say that line, even though they could
No.
have. That's a reference to the TV show Invincible, in which Aaron Paul is appearing.
You
If it
did
wasn't
a
for you,
very
my
good write-up
journey
of
would
the
have ended
episode.
here.
Oh,
Thank
thanks,
you
John.
again, Mr. Schultz.
Yeah, I liked it. Because you told me information I didn't have. We said that last guy was Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Okay.
That fucking blew my mind.
I don't know if that actually makes for a good review so much as it
No,
was
I'm
a useful trivia fact.
No, but like, it delighted me.
Great. I enjoy your delight.
But I did genuinely enjoy your analysis
You
as
with the
well.
book.
Oh, these guys seem like a couple of disorderlies.
Go back to the ward. I'm telling you for the last time. The examination's not over.
The tests never ended, Jean-Luc.
Prison state.
That's a bit of a
Quacks were
mustache
like-
on that guy.
You better stay out of this. Take it from me.
Chomp.
Is it all because patients won't
Oh wait,
get
I gotta put it in the chat.
examined?
Yeah, you gotta put it in chat.
My friend felt under the weather, so we came. But look at him now. Sound as a bell.
You came. They brought you on a cart, half dead. Probably after some kind of subversion.
This is slander.
It's better if they stay longer. for examination. You understand?
I genuinely don't.
That's
These
two.
gentlemen had a moment
That's
of
two.
weakness, but I can see they're better now. Let them leave.
Did you hear the man? We'll go then.
What kind of underground solidarity is that?
You
We'll
got
put
three.
You all in solitary.
Yeah, I mean, I'm chomping the dude. I picked the
Hell
option
yeah.
to chomp.
Matt, that's a reference to a vampire stream we did, what, 2 years ago?
There's no way to know, and no one could know, and no one honestly should know.
He set a rule as did you ever play Vampire? You play as a doctor guy in the Jack Ripper times who's turned into a vampire and eating people. And he gave the audience the control of whether or not people would basically the chat would tell us to eat people. It's pretty good.
A grand old time that we all enjoyed until I got sick of the game a little bit. Will that happen to the Thaumaturge? I'm desperately trying for it not to.
Yeah. You're looking for so are you looking for another layer of complexity to the combat, or what is it that it's not quite hitting for you at the moment?
Honestly, John, it's that you and I both want to like make jokes and chat with each other, and this is a shitty game for that.
Yeah, you need to follow what's going on. Yep.
Like I like the comedy we're doing together, and I like the writing in the game, but they're competing for time.
Yeah, I agree. Yep. That's true. I concur.
I conquer! Watch out for my bad fur day! See, that doesn't match the tone of the video game one bit.
No, it's not a snake person feeding coins.
Yeah, Vin does correctly note that you are calling the game Vampire, and that is not its name. Vampire. Vampire.
Right. They gave it out for free on PS Plus a couple years ago. But I have it. I could finish it. I could Halo 3 finish the fight.
I mean, to be clear, also, I have beaten Vampire. I've played all the way through it.
You were on a second run through it. Didn't you? Did you review it?
I did not. But,
Okay.
I could have done.
You could have done. That's a British thing to say.
Could have done.
Americans just typically say could have. And they don't add the verb. Linguistics tonight.
Linguistics tonight.
Desperately trying to relate back to the degree that I got.
Will and John, are you going to see Vampire Hunter D in theater for its 40th anniversary? No, I don't have that particular obsessive thought. I watched Vampire Hunter D once late night on Sci-Fi Channel when I was like 15.
Yeah,
and
impressionable, yeah.
haven't returned to it. And feel no urge to.
I feel like probably...
It's probably fine. It's an anime. It's probably fine. It's an anime of its era.
Like, you guys got a talking hand, and his hand has a mouth in it.
I know. It is. He does, and it is weird. No one's saying that the hand ain't weird. I will say that the combat. I have not had one fight in this that has felt like anything in quite some time.
Right. Is it that they're not imagining that you've powered up this much, you think?
No, they know how many fucking skill points they've thrown at me.
Not everybody's like as doggedly searching things down, maybe.
I mean, that's the fault. It's not very complicated fighting.
Right.
Where did you get savage like that?
Why are you so curious?
I just kick the shit out of some guys to help you.
We're outnumbered by the Ruskies. That's all you need to know.
The Ruskies.
Let's go before you tell him the story of your life.
The story of tonight.
Just leaving men in the street.
All right. Yeah. See, that energy is somewhat at odds, I would say, with the somber revolutionary video game.
Sure.
Don't ignore
I'm sorry,
me.
I don't have somber
But I'm
revolutionary
scared.
energy.
I know you're so joyful in your pursuit of the overthrow of the state.
I'm on a first name basis with Luigi.
Yeah, and you're like,
He read,
yeah,
he read every one of my letters.
we're gonna take down David Wayne, Michael Ian Black, Thomas Lennon, Robert Ben Garant, Ken Marino.
Because you said the state earlier?
I just said it again too. I said the takedown of the state.
Sure.
I was hitting I let the thing go. I didn't get to do the voice on that one.
You didn't get to do it.
Oh, it's she will pull through despite the wounds he suffered. Ah, here we go. Here's Christian Cole. A merry old soul.
Hello.
What
I also
is it
had
this
that
time?
intrusive
Where are
thought.
my things? Give me back my clothes already so I can get out of
Ah,
here.
shit!
Unless you want to shove a thermometer up my ass again, let's have it then, because I'm drowsy. And morphine. I'm in pain. Are you
Yeah,
even
I'm one
a
of those
doctor?
victims.
You could say I'm a doctor of souls.
Like a priest?
You could say I'm a doctor of souls.
You're no doctor. What the fuck do you want?
This guy is charming.
Can you tell me anything about the attack? Do you remember what happened then?
I don't remember. And I won't say. Even if it costs me my life.
Random Sum, thank you for incorporating my intrusive thought into your intrusive thought with Wet Hot Vampire Hunter D.
Well then, how are you feeling?
Sleepy. You're boring me.
Well,
I'll leave you alone.
this has not been a fun conversation.
You need to learn more.
Yeah, I gotta go find more,
Pieces of poop to sniff.
Yeah, man, pieces of poop to sniff.
Is that how power works? I'm a little punchy. I apologize.
Hey, it's all good. It's just, I've been having thoughts about whether we're going to play this one all the way to the end.
Sure. I mean, you're probably going to play it to the end on your own time if you don't, right? You like it enough that you'd probably do that?
I couldn't tell you.
Oh, okay. You're that on the fence about it. Interesting.
I just don't play much that isn't for work.
Sure.
And honestly, the game just isn't that. I want to like it.
Sure.
I run around my environments. I scoop up my documents.
Right.
I make a couple choices and then I fight several ugly men.
It's a lot of reading, and the amount of reading is what puts you off Disco Elysium run, right?
What?
Or am I not correct about that?
Yeah, you're incorrect about that.
No, the reading on stream. That's
it's that game is emotionally harrowing.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Like I care so much about every single thing that happens in that game that I can't function while streaming it.
Oh, okay. I misinterpreted that.
Excuse me.
It's my favorite video game.
Okay.
Was that not clear?
No, it's clear. I just didn't know if it wasn't like something that you were synergizing well with while talking to people.
It's possible.
I'm with a patient. What do you want?
I'm investigating the attack, and I need to ask you a few questions.
What agency are you with?
Didn't feed his pride flaw.
With you?
Nope, just trying to get the information.
Yes, sir.
What do you think she was doing at the station?
I can surmise that she and her mother had either just arrived or were about to depart. Stefania Lipnitska. All I know is that she died in the attack.
Oh.
How's the young patient doing?
She finally fell asleep and is a lot calmer now. But unfortunately, we couldn't save her eyesight. For a while after the operation, she would cry out for her mother and her teddy bear. The last thing she saw was her mother's death. What else would you like to know?
It's fucked up.
maybe I'll return later.
Okay.
He's got a good career as a firekeeper, I suppose.
Sure.
Or any like haunting souls woman that's leveling you up.
Yeah, anything where they want to give them like a sense of both vulnerability and power, sure. Kind of invoking the energy of an oracle of some kind.
Sister Frida, yeah. She has, they all have occluded eyes, don't they?
I'll leave it.
Nope.
Okay,
You
so
didn't learn the thing.
Nope, I gotta go somewhere else and investigate now.
More knowledge. Pour it directly into my Victor hole.
Is that like an appropriate tone? Is that the correct? Am I doing it right for
I mean,
Thaumaturge?
yeah, no, it's definitely a data point. Yeah.
Okay, good. Great. I love Data. I love Lieutenant Commander Data.
Sure.
And I love Matt's cat Data. Sorry for doxing your cat, Matt.
Oh, okay. I don't know who Matt is.
Dirty Pilot 1.
I don't like to think of them as having first names.
He's my good friend Matt.
I understand that.
I just doxed him and his cat several times.
Yeah, but like not to me because it went in one ear out the other.
Sure.
I'm so focused on the world of Wiktor Shulsky.
Got that Teflon brain.
Yeah. Yeah. They call me the Teflon Don. Unless that was John Gotti. It's hard to know. I have heard you directly reference people by name, Will. Yeah, people I've been on podcasts with.
Then, Mr. Reciprocity, if that even is your real name.
I don't think it is Finn's real name. I mean, I think at some point
hats we put on.
Names are just hats we put on?
Hats. Sure. Which one's this? This Puggy?
Hi, Josiah. A mahogany-colored handle. Autumn leaves of fox's bushy tail among the trees. The memory of autumn haunts is covered by dark clouds. Once every expedition was exciting, but now they have become routine. Yet he must keep doing them to retain. I don't have it anymore, man. He must keep doing them to retain his place in the Count's circle of friends.
Damn. Well, you can lock that on the screen, apparently.
Yeah, just keep it there forever.
Posterity. Posterity.
Are you deaf? Document.
Oh.
What kind of... The
Oh?
kind that says you can strut around here.
We're gonna beat up cops again?
I got a pass.
Give me your papers.
Oh, they're militia, though.
Please.
I won't show you anything just because.
So, lock up it is. Fine. Get him.
Kick his ass. Kick his ass.
Don't you hate when your job is contingent on you keep doing your job? Yeah.
It's a perpetual motion machine of suck.
And it's worse because my job's so easy.
Your job doesn't sound easy to me. I understand that like you're driven and like you write, you have this like number of things that you're trying to get done a day that's largely self-motivated, but like the things that you do sound difficult to do to me.
Thanks, John.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be very good at what you do.
Do you have anything? Do you keep current HP or status effects or anything between battles? Sure don't. Back up to full health.
Full heal every single time. You do get, when you incorporate a new demon into your brain, you get a handicap to your perception, which I'm not really clear what that does. I think
it just means I can't do my finger snap thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you just can't do your powers. So you can't do your parlor trick, the thing that makes you a Thaumaturge. Which it's like a way to like gate you by
It's
Like, you're
it's
not gonna
it's
run
it's
down a
to
whole
make
bunch
me
of
go
new
talk to Rasputin. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Time to eat some coins.
Coin eater. Tried to save, and he fucking died.
Yeah. And then they
Disabled
died.
His brain. You disabled his brain. Check out the head on that guy.
Yeah, that guy had a good hat. I like that guy's hat a lot. But then I made him eat. I made my sexy snake feed him coins. And then it was all dead times for him.
Victor Shulsky has so many bullets in him.
Yeah, if this was the Phoenix Wright case, we'd be presenting that metal detector pretty much 24/7. That's a reference to a specific case in the first Phoenix Wright. All right. Well, that was just random combat.
Accosted by police, and you've decimated their.
Who I totally could have just given them something to make them let me through, but.
Well, it sounded like you were going to write them a check, and I didn't like that.
Okay. Because of your hatred of bribery.
I just hate corruption so much.
A letter from a capricious reader. Dear Carol, I'm very angry with you for recommending that I visit the establishment on 422 LA, Polish name. You are mistaken in your belief that a visit there is good for one's health. After all, it is a hotbed of bacteria and a fungi. The staff supposedly clean everything every day, but somehow the thought of dipping my body in a place where a dozen other people have soaked before me fills me with disgust. Please spare me any more such generous advice, sir. Antony. Antony, no like at the bathhouse. Ah, Vienna Station. Why, this is where the attack happened. At the start of the... This is where we were walking around at the start of the game. I don't know if I know that... I guess the attack probably only happened when I came over to check this out.
Beg your pardon. Is this the way to the platform?
Niet. No entry. Tishto. Nyai show what happened here.
My mind, no. What happened?
There was an attack. Dead bodies. Further niet.
What attack are you talking about?
The Lahait's terrorists. They planted a bomb. Dead bodies went flying all over the station. Further niet in your budget.
I do appreciate this is a very in-depth
Congratulations,
side quest.
Soldier. Exemplary attitude. But I really have to look around.
It has
here,
main
so
quest
if you
energy.
just let me.
It does.
If the judge himself issued it.
Thank you. I will report to him about your stellar performance. But if you were to ask about me, I was never here.
Yeah, you would think you would get a reputation around town. This guy beats the shit out of every cop he sees.
Yeah, it's the same way in the Yakuza games.
Right.
No one... People keep picking fights with Kiryu. And they should not.
Every fiber of the bear's being speaks with words heard many times from its young owner. Words stating that the girl loves it as much as she loves her mom and dad, which probably made them feel like dog shit.
I think Josiah's referencing the game you wrote up today, right?
Yeah, it's, I mean, John initially clued me in on that one.
I did?
Because you did. You sent it to me that Tom Francis was talking about it.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's a good little game.
Nice.
The small metal item resonates with the harsh but concerned words of a mother scolding a child to make her understand the gravity of the situation, that the office key is not a toy.
That makes sense, Wealthy Aardvark, that it becomes part of the culture of Kamurocho to get the shit kicked out of you by Kiryu.
A fitting from the case that held the bomb, ripped apart violently by the explosion. Before it settled in the wooden counter, it stabbed and slashed human flesh, resonating with the attacker's last words. For a free Poland, death to traitors!
Yeah, but you just blinded a little girl.
The acrid taste of iron and the awareness of impending death ebb away in the face of a primal, animal-like fear for the life of a child that the dying woman cannot see in the chaos after the explosion.
Don't worry, Josiah. I won't tell him. I don't speak good Japanese. Very well.
John.
Oh, shit.
John, if you could just
Yeah.
read this.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
as-
I'm getting there.
If you could just
Mhm.
read this as as Peter Griffin, I think that'd mean a lot to me. Do you feel like
Okay.
you? Do you feel like you?
Just for you. Let me
I don't
see if
want
he's with us. Let me see if he's present.
Is Peter with us right now, or is this
The envelope was held in warm hands for a long time before it was
powerful?
opened. The woman expected to receive that sort of letter sooner or later, a cryptic warning, possibly laced with false friendliness, to take the little one and leave promptly.
All right,
Really
so
grinds
they
my
were.
gears.
Yeah, he says that.
He does say that.
All right, so we've got the key to her
Spirit
office.
of Peter is in all of us.
Yeah.
Puppy.
So, John, can you explain to me what you think has been going on with this investigation?
This one?
Yeah.
When we started investigating it, I thought they were talking about the golem attack. I thought it was connected to that, and it's not. There's some bomb that went off.
Yeah, some terrorists set off a bomb.
Right, and you say this was. You think this was right after we got here?
Well, this is the station we came in on when the game started.
Right, but I don't. This looked like this just happened, right?
Yeah, this just happened. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So I am following that much at least.
Where do our last thoughts go when we're? Puggy's gone, man. I don't know where he went.
Do you have a Vincent D'Onofrio screaming, like with a Wilson Fisk? Do you have that one in there?
No, man. I could give you.
You don't think so?
I could give you an Egger.
Yeah, I like that.
Where do our last thoughts go when we're doomed? I don't know. I just don't feel like when I do the heart voice of the skeleton, it feels like it's coming from a real place inside me. When I do these other voices, it just feels like I'm just being a dancing monkey for everybody to.
Want me to take a stab at the Fisk?
No, man.
I
think I need to find what the voice is here. I used
What
to
the
just
green
be able
one
to.
is?
I just used to be able to do Puggy, and he like.
Okay.
I thought
There's a
I
voice.
always kind of thought I'd be able to bring him back if I needed.
Well, he is
to.
dead. He's dead.
I know, and it's
People
getting.
don't come back when they're dead, typically.
Where do our last thoughts go when we're doomed? These
I
here,
love it.
encased in the cool pillar, were looking for a summer afternoon, a small boat, a chaplet of marsh marigolds adorning her hair, and beautiful face.
Talk about how dumb chickens are.
The slip of paper warms my fingers with the heat still smoldering in it. It's love and commitment. It's the hope to meet his loved one and the joy over the sweet gift he's about to buy her. It's a symbol of their everlasting love. I'm jealous.
Jealous.
All right, so that's everything here. So we got some leads to this woman's office. Is that just back?
It does. It takes the red circle away from the mini map when.
Yeah, when I've gotten all the
we've
things.
Slurped up all the stuff, right?
Yeah, I've eaten all the things. So.
Oh, I love using the word slorp ever since you used it when we were fighting that squid guy.
Yeah, we were fighting some.
Because he goes in the wall.
We were fighting some Monster Hunter monsters. He does slurp his way right in there.
He's a good one. I love that one so much.
He's good. They got some good monsters in that.
Do you like him better than the other one?
Yeah.
I think he's got some more little solid ideas to him. Yeah.
A little more personality. He
Love the
Zoidbergs around to shoot out all those. Yeah.
He's got two mouths.
Ball card. Well, he's got 2 mouths, but the mirror has 2 faces. So who's really ahead, John, when you think about it?
I mean, he's got top mouth and bottom mouth. Top mouth is a crown.
Yeah, chat, how's everybody's Monster Hunter journey going? Do you feel like you're like connecting with it?
Your hunter rank 7001 yet?
Is your hunter rank over the Dragon Ball Z number, the famous one that the guy says and he's like mad about it or shocked? It's hard to tell which.
Well, he pretends to be mad about it. I think he's actually excited about it.
I'm pretty sure this
those
beer
people are perverts.
They are perverts. I'm pretty sure that if I hit the X button, I'm gonna get into a Thaumaturge fight. So here we go.
Sure, beer connoisseur. Yeah.
It's got flavor.
Beer.
Vitamins and minerals.
I don't know about that.
Vodka.
Vodka.
I see you're having a serious debate, gentlemen.
Better tell us what you prefer.
I absolutely extremely polished Ron Howard.
My brother Clint is going to show
Gentlemen,
up, and you're
the
going to be
best
so
alcohol
nice
to
to me.
celebrate is champagne.
Look at Mr. La-di-da here. Vodka.
Yeah,
and
they
beer
are starting to
aren't
put the
good
games
enough
out
for
on the
him.
just near the new machines, huh?
Let's chase this fussy drinker out.
Let's get him.
Well, the Aardvark has been playing a board game called Primal with friends, which is basically Monster Hunter. There's there's also their Kingdom Death or whatever is basically Monster Hunter, but with like Lovecraftian overtones.
Ooh, that sounds neat. There is just straight up a Monster Hunter board game too. They put one out.
Played my buddy.
You played the Dark Souls one?
No, I've only ever the only one of those I've played is the Bloodborne one.
Okay, is it pretty good?
No.
No, don't like it. Bummer. Does it at least approximate the FromSoft experience in game format at all?
No,
no,
not remotely.
It's just hard, probably.
No, it's like a weird competitive game.
Huh. Yeah, that seems counter to the spirit of what they would do. Like, you'd want to cooperate, right? Or have one invader or something. I don't know. Interesting.
I mean, the game is a beautiful cavalcade of ugly men. I'll give it that.
Sure. Have you written it about it yet, or were you
About
going to?
this?
Yeah.
Nah, man, this is an old game no one cares about.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't know.
Oh, I'm not trying to be shitty. It's like...
No, I get it. Sometimes you know, find some angle and write something interesting if you can figure out a way to do it. But yeah, I get you.
If I find a... I wouldn't be talking about abandoning the game if I'd found an angle that I found interesting about it.
Right. Yeah, I get you.
Why does he have Charlie Kirk face? There's no way to know, Josiah. Hi.
But we're gonna shove coins in it. Do you think a gun blade at some point will fix it?
Uh-oh, John.
Whoopsies. The game crash?
It has frozen. Oopsie doodles, the game done frozen.
Whoa.
Perhaps if I Alt-Tab out and then Alt-Tab back in.
That fixes it sometimes.
Oh, this game doesn't autosave as often as I'd like, I'll tell you. So...
Right. Baby by modern games. Womp womp.
Yeah, alright. Everybody say say hi to that happy little dog.
Oops.
Oh, are you going to even crash out properly for me? Am I going to have to Control-Alt-Delete you? I think I'm going to have to Control-Alt-Delete you.
Not good.
Task Manager, take me away.
Take me down to the Task Manager City where the stream has paused and the plumber ducks are minimized.
Whoopsie doodle, the game crash.
Game crash. Time to do the whole barge fight again.
Yep, gonna do the barge fight again.
No, it's not over. Are they still hearing us?
As far as I How could I possibly know?
Yeah, the PS5. The PS5 is the one that just crashes the whole stream out when the application stops.
Yeah, because I don't have control over like the actual streaming
Right.
there. No,
Yep.
we're loading in. We're getting back in.
We're live. Fuck it, we're doing it live.
Yeah, that incredibly timely Bill O'Reilly reference that you love to make because you love Bill O'Reilly so.
He makes me hard.
Hey, Dirty Pilot 1, I sure have. Let's not. I had to write about it for work, and it really fucked up my day, so not during the fun stream.
Yikes. Yeah. That was
I'm
good.
gonna keep I think I might confine my statements to John's aforementioned yikes. Big yikes to that one. Oh boy.
Mondays, am I right?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm completely unequipped to deal with the existential horrors of life and its termination, so all I can say in response to that information is a big yikes. And then I will think about the cartoon Kathy as a way to try to process my feelings. Geez, she done dropped the towel. Oh, you can see everything. That's a shame. And if that fails for me, I have no choice but to begin trying to process my feelings through Dilbert comic strips, and nobody wants that. Because that man's got serious emotional issues, and I'm talking about Dilbert when I say it, but you can apply it to the guy who writes and draws it too. Am I right? From me, big yikes to the concept of slowly dying while your dead wife is in another room and you're only barely cognizant of it because your brain has been eaten by...
Let's re-rack. Let's go back to these terrible men.
What's going on? What's wrong?
No, nothing. I'm just helping.
Am I being...
Adams is very level-headed and normal.
Yeah, Scott Adams is very as normal and regular as a dog locked in a kennel slowly starving to death because both of its owners have been destroyed through disease. I didn't do it, God. I didn't do it, John. God did.
Oh, God did. God damn it.
I didn't do this one. God did.
Yeah. It's rough.
Fuck.
That guy really punched you and you lost a lot of focus. And that guy shot you. But you lost more focus than blood, so you're fine.
I mean, I know Dirge Ballistic. I had to write it. I had to write about it. I had to say, hey, they put out the report. Sucks shit.
Yep.
Anyway, Good luck, Kiss. Good luck, Chuck. Now on Disney Channel.
Good luck, Chuck. Yeah, we want to really sell that.
I'm thinking of a dog with a blog. I'm thinking about that fucking dog and its fucking blog.
Yeah.
And to a lesser extent, the Dane Cook comedy Good Luck, Chuck.
I always get that confused with You May Now Chuck and Larry or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, I pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
Right, yeah. Yeah. The wonderful many films of Kevin James and Adam Sandler.
They're just trying to like raise awareness, culturally. They're just trying to like get out ahead of the zeitgeist and be like, what if two straight guys got married?
What if we just needed health insurance?
But which one would be the woman?
Which one is wife?
I can't understand any relationship without subconsciously deciding which one is wife. So if you could just put it on the screen, maybe which one is wife, that would make it.
Which one is wife?
Yeah, man. That's cool.
You like that?
Yeah, man, it was cool. And
I knew Family Guy'd get us back in the saddle. We turned this around.
It's good.
Oh, give me a deed to read. Find me a deed, and I'll read it, man.
And a
I'm
star
ashamed of my words and deeds.
And a star to drive by.
Second star to the right and on until morning.
All right, Captain Kirk.
Oh, shittiest captain.
Am I a magician or what?
Hatred and loathing guided his young hand as he threw away his clothes in an alley and set them on fire. The safe plaid vest, a symbol of Biedermeier and bourgeoisie boredom, burned silently. Bourgeoisie? Do you say bourgeoisie? Bourgeoisie. He felt nauseous at the thought of his family, its passivity and lack of ambition. It was time for fire. The inability to save oneself from the dullness of everyday life, from the monotony and boredom. Why is human joy so short-lived? Quilting is a laborious technique that both reinforces and embellishes the fabric. The checkered pattern is a timeless classic, and the gingery color brightens up the whole thing. Maybe this will help fight off the melancholy.
Jesus Christ.
I found a murdered vest and wrote a poem about it.
The game is working against me.
Oh,
Rick, you were supposed to lock the door.
now we're going to have a Thaumaturge fight.
Something?
You can yell at me later. Let's deal with him.
You know that we're all about the same level of ugly.
I've already met Arik. How about the rest?
That can only mean one thing in this game.
We are the revivers of the Holy Republic of Poland. In the name of Jesus Christ, our triune Lord.
Oh,
Triune?
man.
Those games are great.
You mean
All
Trine?
4 of them. 5? 5 of them? There's 5 of them, right?
Maybe I could help you. I'm also looking for something, and I'm a thaumaturge.
I'm also looking for
Is that
something.
worse than a Jew?
Okay.
Time to beat these men into a pulp.
Traitors to the motherland.
I think we found one.
All right. Well, you fun anti-Semites, let's get you put in the ground.
Let's dance, motherfucker. 8 coins, bitch.
Okay, if that's him, then I'm not gonna... I'll start in on this guy and have him try for the one-hit kill snake hit. 50-50 chance of doing triple damage. Them's good odds, no matter how you slice them.
And I sliced them like a pizza pie.
I slice them like a pizza pie. Joy is good, but have you ever tried contentment and satisfaction? No.
Nice to meet me. Nice to meet me. Gun to meet me. Ow.
Gun to meet my maker. You get that triple? Yeah, you got that triple.
Oh, blam.
Sorry, Rickety Cricket. You got snake-faced.
Would be the worst thing that's happened to him. By a country mile.
By a country mile. Country mile lemonade is delicious. Okay, this transfers my bleeding to this guy.
Josiah, I saw the name Tiger Woods, and I instead thought of the very simple, tiny video game machine Tiger.
Yeah, the Tiger handheld's beautiful. I need to do some healing here.
Yeah, you do need to come back from the living times.
All right, what do I have that? If I do this, I can...
Bird!
The bird is still really good.
Bird's quite good. Would it help if the Salutors had, like, full voice acting and personalities? Or do you think they work better as just, like...
I mean, I'd like that.
Goblins.
Right. Do I want the healing? I think I want to just do the lucky turn, because then if it hits, the battle's just over. Ooh, did he survive that? Oh, and then he got fed the coins, so that was not the most efficient use of that. Focus break. I might regret this. I'm basically fine, I think. Hit him with...
Hit him! Hit him! Ow, I got punched.
Because that'll heal me. For 20.
Delicious. 20 points of healing. Josiah, are you doing poetry? I love it.
All right.
Can you feel it? It's the smell of mystery.
Ooh!
Delicious. Delicious mystery. My favorite of the pickup artists. He really taught me how to wear a little peacock feather in my hat. Every glance at the child's work brought to mind the greatest of all Octobers, when her dear daughter came into the world. Yeah, well, you're dead and she's blind now, so good job. The glass and frame holding the photo are marked with a lingering sorrow for the old days, as well as determination and a desire to justify irreversible decisions. Sometimes I drop a teacup. John, please, if you could.
The frame remembers the quick, jittery hands that kept taking it off the wall and putting it back up, all furtively in silence with focus and a fear of being exposed.
Nothing can be kept secret from me.
I say to myself, because I'm a prick.
I'm simply too smart and powerful.
When you listen intently, the cool and seemingly unfazed surface of the safe whispers words uttered over it time and again. First the month of birth, then 1895.
Ooh.
So 101.
Safe cracker.
See, they don't even make me figure out the fucking safe combination from the very basic clue.
Sure. It's all just silver plattered to you.
That's all I want to do in life is figure out the combinations to safes from using my magic powers on things. I need to make a video game where I have these Thaumaturge powers and I can use them to actually solve mysteries.
0451.
Sure. Among the words of the letter is a devious beast of remorse. It gnaws at every thought, claws at the desire to get over what happened, and hisses at all efforts to come to terms with herself. Stefania Lipnicka betrayed the people and the cause they stood for. It's not clear why she did that, but I have a strong feeling she was the target of the attack at Vienna Station. All right, so she betrayed the revolutionaries in order to take care of her, get something.
I wonder if M will still love her.
What are you talking about, man?
We're not talking about Wanda. Never mind.
No, this is Stefania. This is one of the victims. Yep. This is the mother of the blind girl in the hospital.
Right. I'm following now.
Okay. I had a lot of dead ends when I went to talk to people at the hospital, so I'm gonna keep poking around and get as much information as I can before I go back there.
Makes sense. Scoop up all them clues.
That's right. I shove them into my clue bladder, which is now ripe and ready for harvest. Give me a little squeeze and watch them all goosh out. The pattern they make when they hit the ground is called an answer.
And swear.
Let's wait.
So?
I can't stop thinking about Svetlana. Do you think she...
Drowned? Yeah, man, we were there.
Yes, I suppose you're right.
Yeah, no shit, dude.
Let's wait until...
I have no idea.
So, let's kill some time.
Do you ever sleep, Victor, or do you just fucking Elder Scrolls style stare off into space?
No, I get hypnotized by my friend Rasputin once every couple days, and
What's
God,
the incredibly sexual donut woman?
the children in this game are very off-putting.
They're just little guys.
Is he just
Just little
contemplating?
dudes.
Is he contemplating some kind of? Is it a big sandwich? No, those those spiral glazes, those look cool.
Yeah. They're long johns, aren't they?
These on the right side of it,
Yeah.
they look like fuzzy. They look like fuzzy sandwiches to me.
Yeah, maybe. I think she said they had savory shit as well, right?
Have you worked up an appetite for a cookie?
I have a receipt for order number 149.
This must be Mr. Wisniewski's. Oh, what a delightful name that is. He orders eclairs every week for his wife. But last time, he didn't pick them up.
How about I deliver them? I need to talk to Mrs. Wisniewska.
You're a saint, child. They live nearby, just past the church. 1 Plebeinska Street.
Ha! I've acquired pastry through false pretenses.
You've gained eclair.
Now I'm just gonna fuck off of this side quest, just walk around with the eclair the whole time.
Free eclair, idiots.
Mm-hmm. All I had to do was talk to about a dozen people and kill several cops.
It's all led to this moment.
It all culminates here.
I'm ready for eclair. Redfield.
Mm-hmm.
God, I didn't see you come in.
I did just kind of walk into your home.
This is not the best time for a visit, Mr.
I know. Please forgive me. I wanted to give you my sincerest condolences.
And this eclair.
I brought eclairs. Your husband wasn't able to pick up the order.
Thank you. Ignatza. He remembered. As always. Are you from the patisserie?
Yeah, I might not want to tip your hand to this lady.
I'm here about your husband's death. I'm a thaumaturge. I can help find the perpetrators of this tragedy.
Well, I would always share these eclairs with my husband. It would be a shame for them to go to waste.
So you're
Ignatza was very fond of
offering?
thaumaturges.
Ooh, nice.
He met one during his time in the army, the Polish army. I'm not afraid to say it anymore.
Do you mind if I look around here a little?
Come in. I'll make tea.
Friend of the Thaumaturge.
The cap. Oh. I moved a little bit, which makes it. Is it entries? Yeah. Okay. The cap is filled with the love of one's homeland as thick as honey. The kind of love that strives to change people's fate, capable of the ultimate sacrifice.
The paint, driven by the brush's bristles, winds and bleeds into new streaks. Each of them carries the memory of a prayer addressed repeatedly to the holy image. Prayers for good fortune, safety, health, and the longed-for freedom.
So yeah, so this guy was like a true... Did this guy blow himself up to kill the other woman? Because he's like a true believer in Polish liberty.
Have you learned anything? Is there anything else I can help you with?
Still haven't seemed to serve the tea.
Why was he still holding on to this four-cornered cap over 40 years after the uprising fell? One visit from the Ochrana, and both of you would be doing time.
He kept it hidden. I brought it here yesterday. I also have his saber and...
Oh shit, I bet if we got the... I bet that saber has better stats than our current sword.
He corresponded with Piłsudski. These
Dual
plans
wield?
have fallen through already.
Were both of you believers?
Ignatza more than me. After what happened, I don't know.
Why don't I find your husband's last thoughts before his death?
His last thought remained where he had died. I managed to read it.
Tell me, please. I'm sure it was about putting Poland back on the map of Europe, right?
No. I don't know where the boat he'd been thinking of was, but he mentioned a summer afternoon by a peaceful lake and a wreath of marigolds.
God.
And she was there. Beautiful, magnificent, the only one.
Then he looked over and you were there.
If it's not too painful,
I
I'd
got an
like
achievement
you
for
to
that.
tell me some things about your husband.
Well, we met right after the fall of the January uprising. Ignatza was hiding on my parents' estate near Warsaw. He was supposed to escape to America, but he changed his mind. And now, well,
Ignacy and his wife Regina are people eagerly awaiting the rebirth of a free Poland, a loving married couple separated by one unpredictable incident. Okay.
Thank you. I'll let you be.
no.
Like, again, like, I like this. I think the writing here is good. It's just I can either do dumb shit jokes
or follow it coherently. Yep.
All right, so I'm going back to the hospital now because I think we've got everything we need to
Looks like it, yeah.
interrogate people about their bad times. The bad time they had at that old bombing. Catch a tram. Ride the snake. Sorry, I heard the herky-gurdy, and I gotta dance.
Gotta dance.
Hurdy-gurdy, not herky-gurdy, sorry. Brute force is pushing the windbag as clumsy fingers slip off the keys, yet there's an odd charm to the lack of finesse that seems to harmonize with the nostalgic side of Warsaw. Also, pretty fuckable accordionist. He sat there the whole time while I sketched this. We made lingering eye contact. I've thought about it for a week. Surgically, how else? What a weird piece of random floating dialogue.
It's me again.
Yes, sir.
There we go.
I brought her teddy bear. Please, give it to her later.
And they're frostbitten teddy bears.
I know, but this won't bring back her mother or her eyes.
Still, thank you.
Oh, okay. That was nothing.
Maybe I'll return later.
We're Marley and Marley. This one bloke kicked me by the Imperial yesterday. Right in the Imperial. Oi.
Oi, oi.
Oi, mister. You me dad.
What now? An enema?
I know the station is your doing, Lehite.
I don't know what you're talking about. How about that morphine then?
I'll leave you alone for now.
What do we not have?
Well, presumably whatever we get from following his thoughts.
Right, that's the line that's going out of his brain.
Words of a sincere, ardent oath taken from the bottom of the heart are hidden in the fabric's patterns and bands. The Flatcap's owner swore on the Holy Republic to keep the secret even in the face of death.
He's the attacker. He swore to keep it secret, but I can sense a desire for fame in him. He might lead me to Lekits if I make him confide in me. That sounds like an opportunity to use magic to control the mind of another human being. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Hey man, you want me to talk to him?
I've got so many coins I could shove in there.
I've got like 650 here, and I want to make a soda called Truth come out of this man's slot. So let's get to it.
I'm glad I caught you. I see you feeling better.
Well, it seems I'm a lucky guy. What is it?
What is it?
Why won't you open up to me? After all, you want to send a message to the entire world. You want everyone to hear about you, to admire you. Do you know who Kmicic is? He's eager to write about you. In Polish. For a Polish underground newspaper. About the heroes of the self-proclaimed struggle against the occupiers.
What are you on about? Do you know Kmicic personally?
Yes, he can't wait.
Is that so? Well, I might be able to tell it to some people, and some people will give you our answer.
Where and when can we meet?
Calm down, magician. We'll reach out to you.
I'm going to go wait at home to be contacted by the Leshites.
That's not cryptic and creepy.
I hope, John, can I tell you a secret?
Yeah.
I've always wanted to have like a bag put over my head and then be taken to another location and like wake up and then they pull the
location.
And then they pull the bag off my head and they're like, "Do you know why we brought you here?" And I go, "That bag smelled really bad, man."
What's the last guy you put in that?
Because he needs dental work. He's got the gum disease gingivitis. And then they shoot me for being glib in the face of their cause. In a lot of my mental scenarios where I'm getting kidnapped or like taken hostage or stuff, I get killed like really quickly. And it's not like I want that to happen.
Do they cut your head off and then microwave it?
No, man.
Is it helpful?
No, man. Why would they do that? That's something you're trying to connect this to a wider pattern of suicidal ideation that comes up regularly when we talk about my fantasies and inner life, and I'm not comfortable with that. No, okay. I'm just saying that I know that I'm self-aware of my personality to know that if I'm in that situation, I'm probably
Here, young master. For God's sake, young master, what is the meaning of this?
I mean, it says dead dove do not eat.
Maybe it's
I don't know
just
what I
some
expected.
childish tomfoolery. You know how kids are. Aboditz and I sure broke our fair share of windows.
Yes, but
Was
you
it golem
grew up,
shaped?
So I thought I wouldn't have to deal with this anymore. I'd better sweep it up before the young miss sees it, and then I'll call a glassworker.
I won't tell her. It'll be our little secret.
Indeed, exactly.
We have a fun, flirty vibe, you and I. Shulsky, we can talk. Come to the bazaar in Powell's with the hack reporter. A carriage will be waiting for you there. Don't try anything, or they'll be fishing you out of the Vistula come morning. The Leshites.
The things people come up with.
Okay. John, we've actually reached the inflection point here where we could decide.
Right. Whether to tell the revolutionaries or report to the
When was
cops.
the last time you cleaned your keyboard? It's been a long time, Puppy. My keyboard is extremely dirty. So
Go to the
yeah,
cops or not?
tell the cops or tell Wanda's people.
Right. Because it's like a rogue cell within her deal, right?
It's not. I mean, it's just a different group of revolutionaries.
Right. You gonna narc? You gonna go to Mosley?
Detective Mosley.
Fagin, the editor. Śródmieście, 3490.
Board games tonight? Well, nope. Board games are on Saturday nights.
Hello?
It's me, WS.
Have you learned anything?
Arlecchino here.
They reached out to me. I'm keeping the brick, but someone should compensate me for the window pane.
I'll install it myself. My father was a glazier. Do you know where our bloodthirsty patriots are hiding?
We're supposed to meet in Powiśle near the market. They'll have a carriage waiting.
I'm on my way.
And I'll think about whether I should notify somebody else.
Why'd you tell me that? Did you know the phone calls people, right? It transmits the words. I don't know. Let's tell Wanda. I say we tell Wanda. We're not gonna tell the cops. We're not reporting
Don't
people
tell
to
the police.
No, that doesn't seem like something Victor Shulsky would do. But so it's annoying that I don't. So which one has the police station? It's hard to know.
I think Powelsy is the one where the carriage is, so it's one of the other two, right?
Mm-hmm. It won't be a Barbara winner. Yeah, John, did you play Snipper Clips, by the way?
I did not.
So my friend Kevin, who I play my board games with, was over the last couple nights because he was in town for a conference, and we played a lot of Snipper Clips, and it was
a launch Switch game, right? Pretty good.
Yeah, okay, I went to the wrong location. Yeah, it's really fun and really good. It's really clever.
Nice.
I strongly recommend Snipper Clips to the nation. As long as you have someone else to play it with. Don't play it single player. That'd be creepy.
Oh, okay. Well,
That fucking creeped me out if you played Snipper Clips on your own.
I played It Takes Two by myself. Thank you very much.
Yeah, well, because you're constantly threatening to divorce yourself.
Sure.
Oh my God, John! What if
my right hemisphere cannot get along? One's Oscar and one's Felix.
That's right? I'm Severance Odd Couple.
Severance Odd Couple with a little all of me in there.
Why not take all of me? What is your deal, dude? You look so cool.
Oh my God, my coat. My fucking vest thing. Watch.
You did that thing where you took like the air tank and like filled the inside of your coat to make it look inflated? Cool as fuck, dude.
Pulling a Jesse Pinkman.
Can't keep getting away with it.
Can't keep getting away with it.
Tell me what brings you here.
I'm narking.
The Heights.
What about them? Have you found out what den they're staying in?
They seek a meeting, but on their own terms. They said they would send a coach for me to Powiśle.
A pathetic ploy. Don't worry, I'll be there.
Oh, she's gonna
I'll
kill
keep
them.
an eye on you.
Yeah, man. Did you not know that's what we were doing?
Yeah.
Too bad. Stay out of trouble, wizard.
Yeah, no, we're getting these people killed because they blew up a little girl's eyes.
Yeah, sure.
And the hardcore revolutionaries are like, these are attention-seeking psychos.
Right. Whereas the cops would just arrest him.
Yeah, cops would just arrest him and pacify the thing.
It's a W for politicking people, not actual. I mean, it's yeah.
A W for politicking people? I don't know what that means.
The state would benefit from.
Oh.
A high-profile arrest like that is what I'm trying to say.
Probably. I did like that detective. Normally, I want to like hang out with the cool asshole detective, but you know.
This one's being handled off the table, under
This
the
is-
table, around the table.
Off book. It's being handled off.
I've picked up
It's
the table and I've thrown it out the window. Is that the correct sequence?
That's the correct sequence.
I'm a journalist. I can be patient when I know I'll be rewarded for it.
I see that the carriage hasn't arrived yet.
I'm sure they're watching us. Patience.
They're
Tell me
trying
what
to
you have
shoot
for
us.
me before they get here.
I have information for you that may prove useful during the interview.
Let's start with how you convinced the Lahites to reach out.
It wasn't difficult. I tracked down the attacker. Christian Krull survived the explosion of his own bomb. He was lying in Praga hospital and is fanatically devoted to the cause.
Not bad. And the culprit was right under Zhukov's nose all this time.
And here I was thinking he wasn't
Is
an
there
idiot.
anything else?
Yeah, lots of stuff, man.
The target of the attack was Stefania Lipnitska. She ran a foundation on Novogorodska Street. The Lehites found out that Lipnitska was an informant. She'd handed over members of some Polish society from Vilnius to the authorities. The bomb was meant as revenge.
So, this was an attack on her. All other victims were
unlucky bystanders, yes.
Do you have any proof of Lipnitska's betrayal?
I saw a congratulatory letter and a Russian medal in her office.
In that case, I can't not write about it. You're doing fine. What else?
A veteran of the January uprising was also killed by this bomb. A Polish patriot dedicated to the cause, a Catholic.
That's not bad, but let's be honest. Given his age, how long did he have left?
Rude.
Is that all? You're doing fine. What else?
I renewed my contact with the socialists.
Well, well. How often do you see Vanda?
They want to be as far away from the Lehites as possible, and even go so far as to treat them with hostility.
In fact, I've arranged for them to demonstrate that while we're there.
Common goal, and yet a moral challenge. I would very much like to hear the other side's version.
Great news.
You're doing fine. What else?
Stop telling me I'm doing fine.
Isabella Lipnitska, Stefania's little daughter, is at Praga hospital. She lost her eyesight due to the attack.
And you probably want to suggest that I not mention her in the article.
The little girl lost her eyesight and her mother, and now she'll be branded as a traitor's daughter. The child has nothing to do with this.
Viktor Shulsky, knight in shining armor. You won't be a very good journalist if you allow yourself to feel guilty. But have it your way.
This is everything.
Have it your way.
Incredible. We must work together more often.
I love the implication that if you write something I don't like, I will turn my power on you and ruin you.
Does your conscience
I'm a
bother you
wizard.
sometimes because of the things you write?
Never, if what I write is the truth. A lot when I write to please the censors in the Courier.
What exactly do you intend to write about the Lehites?
I told you, the truth. I want to know if they're Polish patriots who made a mistake, or if they're Russian provocateurs who want to destroy the socialists. Or if they're just a bunch of lunatics.
The
that's for
lunatic
us.
on the grass.
Oh, John, we're going to Canehurst.
Let's not keep them waiting.
I love it. I'm ready.
Oh, those freaking ticks,
Haven't
though.
wait-
We're gonna have to see those freaking ticks, dude. I hate
They're
those
unpleasant
things.
to look at, but I'm becoming desensitized with all the lalabarinas.
Maszyna Hammonda. Dobra marka.
Big red butt.
Maszyna Hammonda. Dobra marka.
Big red butt.
Big red butt.
So, this is the famous Kimichits, the herald of the revolution. We have a lot in common.
That remains to be seen.
And this must be Mr. Shulsky. Strange company for a socialist.
We didn't meet here to point out class differences.
You will be the first to bring the testimony of the Lahites to the polls. You will be famous.
What did you want to achieve with this attack? To sow fear in imperialistic hearts. To show what fate awaits those who betray Poland. Is this about Stefania Lipnitska? We want to use this interview to expose her lies, her betrayal. Let the people see her true face. She was no Pole, not a true one.
Oh yeah, when people say that, it always goes good. Let's see, I could unlock... Since I could unlock it, I'm going to go ahead and say it.
Lipnitska's faults are not commensurate with her punishment.
Tell that to those she sent to the scaffold. I regret that we could only kill her once, while she killed many. Lipnitska's daughter will be better off in the shelter. At least now she has a chance to grow into a patriot.
And what about Ignacy Wisniewski, a veteran of the January uprising? He also died in this attack.
Mr. Wisniewski would gladly give his life for the motherland.
I could unlock... I don't...
The choice of when to make such a sacrifice should have been Mr. Wisniewski's.
Your victims were all Poles. Doesn't that conflict with your postulations?
Yeah.
Please, don't twist our intentions.
What are the biggest differences between you and the socialists? Because a trusted source tells me that they have a decidedly negative view of your organization.
Socialism is our biggest difference, sir.
What's going on here? This interview's over.
Uh-oh, you made a man.
No, we didn't come here to arrest you. This will be an execution.
I don't think you know who you're dealing with, miss.
But I know that they'll be fishing your body from the Vistula tomorrow. You'll serve as an example to others.
Leftist infighting. Leftist
You set
infighting.
us up, you son of a Ruski bitch!
All right. Are any
Dual
of these
Blitz
guys...
Command.
So this guy's got that, like, random stuff happens when I attack him, so... Let's just start by giving this guy the old DOT.
Do aura. Do the fire dance. Suplex him.
Suplex the ghost train.
I love that. So good. If they ever remake that game, they have to keep that in. I demand
I mean,
it.
they've remade that game several times.
No, I know, but the remake.
Oh,
treatment.
yeah. God.
They've said they
John,
can't do that.
why
It
would
take
you
20
put
years.
that thought into the fucking world, dude?
I'm not the one that did it. They have said that.
Oh, that thought made me mad.
Yeah. You don't like the idea of a remake?
No, because that game's good.
It is good. I mean, 7 was good.
Not that
For
good.
a 12-year-old.
Yeah, for a fucking 12-year-old. For a child.
Look at Baby's first Evangelion. apparently.
Wanda's taken lots of hits for me.
What if she die? Oh, she has very much health.
Yeah,
fine.
she's strong and healthy.
She's tank. She's tank. She's tanking.
Get that triple damage. Yeah, man. That triple damage is good.
That guy dead.
Oh, they're hitting me instead of her. I don't like that as much. Oh, he died from the DOT.
He died from the dots.
He got dotted.
He got dotted, didn't he? Oh, jeez, he got dotted.
But Teddy Roosevelt got shot in the chest and kept speaking anyway.
Well, it takes more than that to bring down a bull moose. By the way, hi, Gyno Crisis. Sorry I didn't say hi when you talked. I was distracted by my other thoughts. I have a brain bird.
Burn the brain. No, my turn was delayed. I hate it.
Also, he's gonna die of damage over time in like a second, so.
Oh no, my time is damaged.
Oh, the times.
JC Denton. See it every time. Every time I play that game and I see it.
I spill my drink.
Oh, I phased through the chair! Jesus Christ!
Yeah, he just shot him. You know.
Brutal.
Grateful and all, but why didn't you bother telling me you intended to bring the socialists here?
I didn't want to fuck up your
There was
interview.
no time in all this journalistic rush.
Can we speak outside?
Sure. Sugar.
Sugar. Don't you go crashing on me, video game. You come back from this black screen. You can do it.
Oh man, you have to do that whole fight again.
And probably the dialogue before it.
No, it saves right before I fight.
Alright, video game?
Video game getting sick.
Video game?
Oh, ship's coming in.
Yeah. No, alright.
Ship's really
Well, gonna go ahead and hit the old Alt F4, see if that works. Otherwise, yeah, gonna talk to my old friend Greg Davies, the old Taskmaster. Give him the old Alex Horn special.
Game cranky today.
Game cranky today.
Computer cranky?
Computer being a little cranky. Gonna open up a fresh instance. Because now it won't even let me, operation could not be completed. Operation is not valid for this process. I'm pretty sure crashing out of the video game is the most valid. Teddy didn't die because Todd Lincoln wasn't there. John, did you know that one time Abraham Lincoln was with his sons at a train station and one of his sons fell in front of the train tracks and someone jumped down to save him? Do you know what the name of the man who saved him was? It was a noted American stage actor named Edwin Booth.
Huh.
Do you know who his brother was, John?
I can guess.
Why don't you make a guess, buddy? Why don't you make a guess for funsies?
Was it John Wilkes?
It was John Wilkes. They were the Booth brothers. They were well-known actors in America.
The Booth brothers.
One of them saved Lincoln's son, and the other shot Lincoln. Isn't that an interesting bit of historical fact?
How about that?
Gyno Crisis. I can't. I really want to like the New Zealand Taskmaster, and I don't like the Taskmaster guy. Like, because I know Guy Montgomery did a season, right? He was a panelist on one. I really like Guy Montgomery, but I just can't. I also have not watched. Yeah, I gotta do this fight again. I have not watched the most recent season. I feel bad about it, but I don't remember her name off the top of my head. But the comedian who has cerebral palsy, like, from a strictly sensory point of view, is hard for me to like parse what she's saying a lot of the time, and I usually have that show on in the background kind of, so I feel bad about it, but it's just I just have not put in the time to watch that that season because I'm a bad person is the main thing. The assistant on the New Zealand Taskmaster does seem very good.
You're an assistant.
I found I could not watch the child Taskmaster because it's just kids doing shit, and I don't
Doing shit.
like. I like Rose Matafeo a lot, and I like Mike Wozniak a lot, but like I don't want to spend time with random kids. Fuck those kids, as they say. These are my strong Taskmaster opinions that everyone is obliged to accept and agree with.
Are we still waiting for the thing to reload?
Oh, I'm sorry, John. I've been streaming the game. I forgot. We've been in for a while. I'm in the fight again. I'm so sorry. I forgot to.
No worries.
Now, John, maybe you could just watch on the stream for a bit in case streaming to two separate places is giving my computer some minor conniptinos.
That's fine.
Yeah, I want to like the idea of, oh, I didn't get the triple damage that time. So instead he just goes, fuck, did you just hit me with
The
a
worst
fucking stone?
timeline. This is the worst timeline.
I did like how annoyed he was at being hit by a snake. Man, guns do so much less damage than you expect them to.
Should do more than one, yeah.
Well, what should...
If I got shot point blank with a fucking pistol, I don't think it would do one. I think it would do the equivalent of more than one to me, to my fleshy, soft body.
My fleshy, soft body. Juan, do you want to hit that
I
guy
don't
for
have-
one damage? No, okay, he still had some dot on him.
I don't have plate. If you carve me, I don't have plate.
You
There's
might.
no
You don't know, man.
Oh, I don't. I'm certain I don't have plate.
I can make pants from you.
You will definitely find skin, hide, I suppose. You will find maybe some tooth and claw. If you bust my fucking face before you kill me, you probably get some jawbone or some fucking, you know. God, you're right. That Angstrom Levy stuff was rough.
It was not a good fight, and Sterling K. Brown they just don't get. He doesn't have a character at this point.
Well, no, yeah. All of his character work was done last year.
Mm-hmm.
100%.
But
I
just
meant specifically what was left of him.
Oh yeah, no, that was no.
Unpleasant to look at.
He looked sick. He looked sick. I thought.
Grateful and all, but
Hard to tell that would be alive.
All right, everybody.
Okay.
All right.
I can't stay long. The police and the military will be here soon.
Thank you for dropping by.
Yeah, you're right, Vin. I do have
Medulla.
medulla.
Remember that.
What do you intend to do about those fanatics?
This particular Hydra needs to have only one of its heads cut off. The rest will either kill or betray each other, or hide in fear.
We'll see.
Miss Vonda, how about a brief comment for the press? The Polish press.
I promise to give you something to write about, Fagin.
All right. Well, I feel
WS, in what words would you like to be described?
moderately okay about the outcomes here.
How about WS?
Who knows? Maybe it's the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
I don't think so.
All right, that was a good side quest. I enjoyed that.
Side quest.
Okay, so that's gonna be it for tonight. We're gonna play this again tomorrow night. I'm feeling conflicted, but I don't think there's also that much game left. I don't think.
Gotta resolve the golem.
Gotta resolve the golem. Gotta push these main quests. We'll keep playing this for a bit longer. I'm still having a good time with you, John. I'm having a good time with chat. It's just sometimes I feel like I'm giving the story a little bit of short shrift. Also, if it don't stable up a bit.
We get so stable, it'd be a bummer.
Puppy is saying 0.2 more
Comma.
hours, comma 2 more
2
hours. Yeah, well, the artwork's having a good time, so that's the important thing. I that sounded mildly facetious, but I believe it. Quick vote in chat. What main quest do you want me to do next? Meet with Rasputin, go after the golem, or find Father's friends?
Find Father's teeth.
What was that?
I don't know. I'm very tired.
Find Father. We must, John. We must find Father's teeth.
Must needs.
All right, I'm here. Everyone wants to go after the golem. Nobody wants to talk to Rasputin. But John, we must, at some point, find Father's delicious teeth. Oh, they're so.
So I can make father plate. I can make father
They're
weapon.
so
Father book.
nutritious.
The father book will be so much better. Higher damage.
Vin is telling me to meet with Ulfric Stormcloak, presumably so that we can unite against the Thalmar.
Fucking Thalmar.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're elf Nazis, so you're not meant to like them.
Wasn't your first run through Skyrim as a traitor high elf? You were like murdering them on sight, I recall.
John, unfortunately, my mind is not capable of remembering things from Elder Scrolls games.
Sure. I mean, you were finding your own fun. But
I was finding my own fun.
You're murdering elf Nazis as an elf Nazi.
I think I mean, as a high elf, yes, not as a.
Yeah. No, I know you weren't role playing the Thalmar of it all, but
yeah, but yes, I believe if you play as high elf, there you do have the ability to sneak into a couple of their little things. Yeah. Yep. Anyway, this is a random bit of Skyrim factoids.
Whoopsie doodle, the game quash. And
whoopsie doodle, the Wayne's quash. Good night.
Good night.
All right, we're. Oh, wait, no, I ended the call with John instead of ending the stream. Fuck, I'm still on. Shit. Fuck. Shit. Oh my god, I ended the Discord call instead of ending the stream. God, what is wrong with? Why am I like this? What is wrong with me? I mean, the button to end the stream is right here, but now I can't. So a lot of times John says, he says, take it easy. And I say, hey, take it sleazy. And he hangs up with me right as and I don't get that. I hold on, everybody. I'm going to call John on Discord real fast. Everybody cool, be cool. Just everybody be cool. Oh, he's leaving me on red. He might have immediately fallen asleep. He might fall asleep as soon as I end the. He might have closed down all the computers and no, because he's not answering. He's not answering the call. So oh boy. John, answer the call, please. Answer the call, John. John, please answer the call. Wait, can I make sound effects? Oh, that's a bad thing to discover. Oh, it's not good that... Oh, you can see that I'm on the Andy Daily Podcast Project server. Oh, but I'm not. Oh, no, I don't have Nitro. All right. Good night, everyone. Yeah, that is what happened, John. You've sussed out my memory. You've thaumaturged me. Good night.
Words.
Hey, bad timing. I did end the stream, so.
Oh, that's
wait,
fine.
no, I didn't. Is the stream still going? Shit.